My fans and the people that support me are pretty similar to my age, you know, around, I think that they probably vary from about like 15, you know, and up. Um, and I think that the way we relate to each other is that I try to write about things that happen to me, and, you know, I'm sure things that happen to everybody. And the way that I relate to artists I look up to is through their music. And when I hear a song that, you know, I've experienced something like that, it like really connects to me. So I try to do the same, and I hope to do the same with, you know, my fans. And I think, you know, it's really cool when that happens. I've been doing a ton of writing. I've written a lot of cool stuff, and I can't share stuff yet. You know, I haven't gotten to that place yet, but I'm really excited, you know, to come out with like a new image and sound and really hone in on what I'm trying to do. And shouldn't be too long from now. I'm working. You know, the next thing I release, I want it to be something that I really love. So I'm taking my time. Yeah, I've been doing tons of traveling back and forth from Atlanta to LA, back, whatever. I would love to move there. I love it there. It's amazing. You know, I love Atlanta as well, but I think there's so many writers in LA that write such amazing pop music, and I am so inspired when I'm out there. I would love to, you know, get out there for a long period of time and just, you know, really hone in and work. Yeah, I was involved in a lot of different stuff as a child, and you know, I always sang. It was always a hobby. I actually used to be very shy when it came to singing. I didn't like to sing in front of people, and I think around the age of like 7 or 8, kind of when Hannah Montana started being a thing, I was just so inspired, and I just wanted to be Miley Cyrus. And I remember telling myself, like literally sitting myself down as a little 8-year-old and having a conversation with myself and saying, you know, like, if you really want to be a singer, you have to sing in front of people. You can't be scared. So, like, you're going to have to. And I was like, okay. So then, like, I was like, from this day forward, anytime anyone asks, I'm going to sing. So I did. And I would get so nervous. I was like shaking. But the more I did it, you know, I started doing open mics. I learned to play the guitar and writing songs. And now I really don't get nervous at all. So I really just like had to like get myself out of that little like stage fright phase. But I think probably around the age of like 8 or 9, I started songwriting. I was writing songs, and you know, just that's kind of when I decided I sort of wanted to do it as a career. Obviously, I was a 9-year-old, so you know, it took a few years to actually convince my parents it was a real thing. But no, by the age of 15, I think I was pretty much decided and doing it seriously. I was playing in bars when I was like 15 years old, and they would kick me out immediately after I got off the stage. But yeah. The Voice was an amazing experience. It was so much more than I expected. When I, you know, first went into it, you have no idea, you know, what's behind a reality TV show, and so it actually took about a year to get through everything from the very first audition to the last performance I did on the show. So it's very time consuming, but it was amazing. I made like so many good friends, you know, contestants on the show, and I got to meet so many cool people. You know, I was on Pharrell Williams' team, and then I was on Gwen Stefani's team, and I got to meet Missy Elliott and Blake Shelton, Adam Lambert, and I got to meet Rihanna, which was like dead moment right there. I'm good. I don't need to do anything else. So it was crazy. It was a good experience. I'm not sure I would do it again, just because I hated the aspect of competition, and I hate putting artists up against each other like in such a high intensity competition way of saying like you win, you lose. Yeah, I don't know if I would do it again, but I'm glad that I did it. I think to me, the definition of success, and I say this all the time, I think that success is being happy with your job or your career or your life path. I think I would rather be unsuccessful and doing something that I love rather than being successful in something that I absolutely hate. So I think that if you are happy and you've managed to make a living out of something that you love, I would say that's success, no matter what level you're on. So that's really my goal. It's never, you know, I want to be happy and comfortable and be able to enjoy what I do, and, you know, still be able to do music. I love collaborating with songwriters. I think it's so much more, it's like a big bucket. You just have more ideas to pull from and bounce off of each other. And I there's tons of people that I would love to work with, just in general, you know, like do a song or even songwrite with. I would say right now my number one would be John Mayer. I am like a diehard fan. I think his writing is like, it's just mind blowing to me. I love him. So that would be amazing. Ed Sheeran's another one. And actually, we were on the same management together, so I've been a really big fan of his ever since I was with Elton. But yeah, I think John Mayer, Ed Sheeran, those would be two. Taylor Swift, amazing writer as well. I don't know. There's so many. Again, I don't know if I could choose.